If I wanted to fuck up my whole life, these are the 6 steps I would take. If you just follow the first step in this video, I can promise you'll never achieve anything. This is by far the best advice I'll give you in this video because it's a trap so many young guys fall into. It will guarantee you'll never improve yourself, never accomplish anything. And since we can't stay the same, we get worse. So what's the trap so many young guys fall into? Well, they watch videos like these, but they don't implement what they learn. They feel like they're being productive, but they're actually procrastinating. That's why the first step to ruin your life is to never take action. Instead, you should keep thinking about what you're going to achieve. Keep telling people about your plans. Keep wasting your time watching self-improvement videos. That's the difference between the people that succeed and those who don't. They just take action, because by now you probably know exactly what you need to do. If I put a gun to your head and told you to fix your life in 2 weeks or else I'll shoot you, you would do it. But if you don't start taking action, you'll live with regret for the rest of your life. The next step is by far the one holding most people back from achieving their dreams. And you're probably doing it unconsciously. If you want to live miserably for the rest of your life, please keep doing this. And that is to avoid failing at all costs. Because never failing is a sure way to avoid growth. Most people are so scared of failure, they live their whole life a shell of themselves, not knowing what they could be because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of having to start over, but their fear is fake. It's only what they have created in their own mind. Because failure is a part of success, you should embrace it. The more times you fail, the more likely you are to succeed. So many young guys fall into this trap, and it's slowly ruining their lives. And if you want to make sure your life doesn't improve, do this, because this is the killer of success. This is the single most important reason for why young men are weaker than ever before. And that's to stay in your comfort zone. Don't take risks, don't get uncomfortable, don't push yourself, because that way you can avoid growth at all costs. This generation is plagued by comfort and distractions. We can easily avoid our reality by creating a new one in a video game or living through a main character in a movie. The reality is we don't have to do anything hard anymore. We can stay in our comfort zone, never be bored, never eat healthy, never do anything hard. Watch as our lives slowly get worse and worse. Or you can get out of your comfort zone and put in the fucking work to become something more than just a miserable human being. The next step I struggled with for a long time. My life got a lot worse. And look, there's a good chance you do this as well, and it could ruin your life. So please keep doing this if you want your life to get miserable. This is so common for people that never improve their lives, and that is to never learn from your mistake. When you make a mistake, blame other people or blame the circumstances. It's definitely not your fault. Don't try to understand what you did wrong and how you can improve it, because you might actually learn something useful. We all make mistakes, but the way we respond to it dictates our lives. We can blame circumstances or other people, but that does not lead to growth. It leads to mediocrity. Or we can take responsibility and grow. A real man takes responsibility for everything, even if it's not his fault, because that gives him the power to change. A man who gives away the power to other people or circumstances is a weak man who does not control his own life. The next step is so overlooked. Most of us do it blindly. If you want to reach a point where your life feels worthless, do this, because it will make your life meaningless. And this is how so many of us live our lives without questioning it. We just walk straight into a boring and unfulfilling life, never taking any risk, never standing out, never taking a different pathway than what's expected of you, following like a sheep, following the crowd. Don't stop for a moment and ask yourself what you want out of life. Do what your parents expect of you. Do what everyone else does. Get a normal job, live a normal life. Don't pursue the meaningful. The sad reality is that so many people live like this. That's what's expected of us. Go to school, get a degree, then get a job, then work like a slave till you're 70. Don't question your life, just accept your mediocre existence like a good boy. Is that how you want to live your life? The next step is more important than ever before. We live in an attention economy. The most important asset we have is our attention. And the best way to ruin your life is to waste it. Don't use it for something meaningful. Keep treating it like it's worth nothing. Make sure to always be distracted. Use your phone whenever you can. Never give yourself a break to have time to think or do anything. Especially never be bored. That's what most people do. We waste so much of our time on social media and other useless things. We think money is the most valuable thing we have. It's not. It's our time that's the most valuable. And we spend it like we have unlimited. Any one of us could die tomorrow. Start treating your time like it's worth something. Instead of ruining your life, it's about time you take matters into your own hands and start valuing your time. Watch this video next to become 10 times more productive to completely change your life.